Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're taking a deep dive into the world of fast food pizza.
Ooh, interesting. I love pizza.
Me too. Who doesn't? We're going to be looking at an online ranking of the top 10 best fast food pizza restaurants.
That's a pretty good topic for a deep dive. There's a ton of great fast food pizza chains out there.
Yeah, and the comments on this list are really something. It's amazing how passionate people are about pizza.
Absolutely. It's definitely a topic that gets people fired up. Everyone has their favorite spots and strong opinions. It's almost like arguing about sports teams sometimes.
It's true. People really get into it.
Yeah.
So before we jump into this list, I'm curious, what do you think makes a fast food pizza place stand out from the crowd? What elevates it to, like, legendary status?
Well, first and foremost, it's got to be the taste, right?
Of course, the taste.
You want a delicious crust. You've got to have a flavorful sauce and high-quality toppings. None of that fake plasticky cheese.
No.
But it's also about more than just the food. It's the whole experience.
Yeah, the vibes.
Exactly, the vibes. Is it convenient? Can you get it quickly? Is it affordable? Does it bring back good memories?
Nostalgia plays a big role for sure.
Absolutely, that comfort food factor.
All right, well, let's get into the rankings. The number one spot on this list goes to, no surprise, the OG Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut, a classic. They've been around forever.
Founded in 1958. They've got to be doing something right to last that long.
For sure. And one of the things that people always talk about is their pan pizza.
Yeah, that thick, buttery crust.
Made with high gluten flour, it's super recognizable, and people seem to either love it or hate it.
I'm curious, what are your thoughts on Pizza Hut's crust? Are you a fan?
I'm more of a thin crust person myself, but I can appreciate a good pan pizza every now and then.
Yeah, I think we all have our guilty pleasures. Mine is definitely their stuffed crust.
Oh, the stuffed crust, a classic.
I know.
Mm.
So moving on to number two, we've got Domino's.
Domino's, they're huge.
Yeah, they became the world's largest pizza seller in 2018.
Wow, that's impressive.
They even dropped the word pizza from their official name recently.
Interesting. I wonder what they're trying to do with that.
Well, I think they're trying to position themselves as more than just a pizza place. They're branching out into other types of delivery food.
Like chicken wings and desserts.
Exactly. They're trying to become like a one-stop shop for all your delivery needs.
That's a smart strategy in today's market.
For sure. And rounding out our top three, we have Little Caesars.
Little Caesars, the home of the hot and ready.
Speed and affordability, that's their game. I saw one comment that said they got their pizza 5 seconds later after walking in.
Yeah, that's the beauty of Little Caesars. You can just walk in and walk out with a pizza in minutes.
Perfect for those late-night cravings.
Absolutely. Have you ever done the hot and ready run?
Oh yeah, countless times, especially back in college.
It's a rite of passage.
All right, so that's our top three. Pizza Hut, Domino's, and Little Caesars. All big names with a lot of history. Now let's move into what this list calls the middle of the pack, starting with Papa John's.
Papa John's, interesting. I've seen some people say they actually prefer it over Pizza Hut.
Yeah, there were a lot of positive comments about Papa John's. One person even said it was the best on the whole list.
Wow, that's a bold statement. What do you think sets Papa John's apart?
Well, they've always been big on quality ingredients. They were one of the first chains to really emphasize things like fresh dough and vine-ripened tomatoes.
Right, that better ingredients, better pizza slogan.
Exactly. They're trying to position themselves as a more premium option.
Kind of like that gourmet pizza vibe.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Now, along with Papa John's, we've got some other solid contenders in this middle tier, like Godfather's Pizza, Round Table Pizza, and Cici's Pizza.
Those are all familiar names. I've definitely seen them around.
Yeah, they all have their loyal fans, but maybe they don't have that same widespread appeal as the top three.
Right, they might not be as trendy or flashy, but they still offer a good, reliable pizza experience.
For sure. Do any of those chains stand out to you?
Maybe Round Table Pizza. They have that medieval night theme going on.
Yeah, that's a classic. I have a lot of childhood memories of Round Table Pizza birthday parties.
Pizza nights, what's not to love?
Okay, so we've got Pizza Hut, Domino's, Little Caesars, Papa John's, Godfather's, Round Table, and Cici's. That's a lot of pizza.
It's a good start, and I'm sure there are plenty more pizza places to come.
Absolutely. We've only just scratched the surface. But now for something a little different. This list throws in a bit of a curveball with a UK-based chain called Pizza Express.
Pizza Express, I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's not as well known here in the US, but it's apparently pretty popular in the UK.
Interesting. What do they specialize in?
The commenter who mentioned them praised their quality, but said they weren't the fastest fast food.
So maybe they focus more on quality than speed.
That seems to be the case. They emphasize handcrafted pizzas made with premium ingredients, even if it means a slightly longer wait time.
I can respect that. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a little speed for quality.
I agree. It's like the difference between fast food and fast casual.
Right. Fast casual is all about that balance between convenience and quality.
And speaking of exciting new trends, let's move on to the newcomers and contenders section of this list, where things start to heat up.
Yeah, it feels like those fast casual places are popping up everywhere these days.
It's definitely a growing trend. People want good food, but they don't always have a ton of time to wait around.
Exactly. All right, so first up in this newcomers and contenders category, we've got Marco's Pizza and Mod Pizza.
Okay, two up-and-comers. What are they doing differently?
Well, both of them are really leaning into the customization trend. They let customers create their own pizzas with a huge variety of toppings and crust options.
Ah, the build-your-own-pizza concept. It's pretty popular.
It is. People love being able to choose exactly what they want.
It gives you that sense of control, you know? Like you're the chef. Totally. And then, right behind Marco's and Mod, we've got Jet's Pizza and Hungry Howie's. The list calls them contenders.
Hmm.
What do you think? Do they have what it takes to break into the top tier?
It's tough to say. Jets is known for their Detroit-style pizza, which is pretty unique.
Yeah, that thick, square crust with the caramelized cheese edges.
Exactly. And Hungry Howie's, they're all about value. They always have deals and specials going on.
True, they're definitely budget-friendly. Have you tried either of them?
I've had Jets a few times, yeah. I like their crust. It's really crispy. But I haven't tried Hungry Howie's yet.
Okay, well, maybe we should do a taste test sometime.
I'm down for that.
All right, so we've talked about the big names, the middle of the pack, and the up-and-comers. But there's one more pizza place on this list that I want to mention. It's kind of an underdog story.
Oh, I love underdog stories. Tell me more.
It's a chain called Double Dave's Pizza Works. They don't have a ton of locations, but the people who know them really love them.
Double Dave's. I've vaguely heard of it. What makes them so special?
Well, the comments on this list are overwhelmingly positive. People rave about everything from their pizza and pepperoni rolls to their dessert pizzas.
Wow, so they've got it all.
They do.
Yeah.
And people also mention their exceptional service.
It's amazing how a smaller chain can really make a big impact when they focus on those details.
It's true. It shows that quality and passion can go a long way.
Absolutely. Sometimes the best pizza places are those hidden gems that you just stumble upon.
Yeah, like that little mom and pop shop in your neighborhood that makes the best pizza you've ever had.
Exactly. The ones that only the locals know about.
Speaking of local favorites, this list also gives a shout out to a chain called Pizza Pizza in Ontario, Canada.
Pizza, that's a fun name.
I know, right? The commenter who mentioned them was really impressed with their quality and affordability.
See, great pizza can be found anywhere.
It's true. It's not just limited to the big chains.
You know, this whole conversation has got me thinking.
About what?
About all the amazing pizza places out there that we haven't even talked about. There's just so much variety in the pizza world.
It's true. From classic New York style to deep dish Chicago pizza to all sorts of regional specialties.
It's a never-ending pizza adventure.
It really is. So I'm curious, what are some of your favorite fast food pizza places? What are your go-to spots?
That's a tough one. There are so many good options, but I think for me, it always comes back to the classics.
Like Pizza Hut or Domino's?
Yeah, those are always a safe bet, but I also like to try new places whenever I get the chance.
I'm the same way. There's always something new and exciting to discover.
Absolutely. And sometimes you find those hidden gems that just blow you away.
And those are the best discoveries.
For sure. So listeners, we want to hear from you. What are your favorite fast food pizza places? What makes them special?
Do you have any hidden gems to share? Let us know in the comments.
We're always on the lookout for new pizza recommendations.
Because ultimately, the best pizza is the one that you enjoy the most.
Exactly. It's all about personal preference.
So go out there and find your perfect slice.
And until next time, happy pizza adventures.
Yeah, it's like everyone has their own personal pizza map with all their favorite spots marked on it.
Absolutely. It's a culinary adventure waiting to be explored.
So, as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of fast food pizza, I want to turn the tables a bit and hear what you think.
Oh yeah, let's shift the focus to you.
What are some of your favorite fast food pizza places? What are those chains that you keep going back to? Or maybe those hidden gems that you've discovered?
What really stood out to you from everything we talked about?
Did any of these chains spark a craving?
Are you a diehard fan of a classic like Pizza Hut or Domino's.
Or are you more into those newer fast casual places like Marco's or Mod?
What is it about a certain pizza that you just love?
Is it the crust?
The toppings? Or is that intangible quality, that nostalgia,
Convenience?
the overall experience?
What makes your favorite pizza place special?
And tell us about your hidden gems.
Those local favorites that deserve more recognition.
Let's spread the pizza love and discover some new favorites together.
Because at the end of the day, exploring the world of fast food pizza is a journey of taste.
Of discovery.
And maybe even a little bit of nostalgia.
So tell us, what's your pizza story?
Until next time, happy pizza adventures.